Welcome back to Slacker Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of the Kansas City franchise rebuild. April was not good to us. We went, like 9-20 or something in April. It was not good to us, but there's a few things in May that I think could possibly help us change the outlook of the season. So if you guys like to watch that, stick around. All right, we are definitely ready for May. Now, there's a few things that happened in April, at the end of April, that I want to kind of look at, moving forward. There was a couple of big prospects that did very, very well that I feel like is at least a little bit good. Our pro team's not doing so hot. Bobby Witt's hitting a little bit better than he was halfway through April, so that's kind of good to see. Freddie Furman's been hitting well. Other than that, it's not been looking too good. So we had injuries to Hunter Renfroe. That really stung. He was hitting 354 at the time. So he's now out. So we're kind of just throwing together an outfield that isn't great, which isn't, good, isn't what you want to see. Some of the big things was Asa Lacy doing really, really good. 33 innings pitched, 3-0, 1.89 ERA. And he's definitely a prospect guy that we've expected a lot from him. We just haven't seen him put it together for a whole season, which I see that he's doing really good in this month, and that's great, but I want to see him do it for longer. So what I'm going to do is we're going to keep him at Double-A for right now. We're going to let him pitch for another month, let him pitch for May. If he has a great May, then maybe we possibly send him up to Triple-A. That's the thought behind seeing how well he's doing in Double-A. A couple of these guys struggling down here. 291's not bad. 222. Mazzucato, that's not good. Relief pitching, I'm not really worried about. People moving up and down, I feel like, let's be honest, the MLB isn't great. We don't have a great set of pitchers here, but I also don't think AAA is going to make a difference in that. I think it's pretty much just kind of flat. One thing I do want to look at is James MacArthur as our closer. So came in thinking he's going to be our closer, he's going to be the guy, but he just has not performed. Now, he can be used in the bullpen in different places, so I don't know if we just move him to a different role and try to throw somebody else in closer and see what happens. Let's give him a little bit longer. Let's give him May. Let's see if he comes back from it. Looks like he has a bunch of blown saves. Yeah, 3 blown saves. He actually has 7 saves. Let's give him another month, see if he can turn it around. Freddie Furman's looking good. Salvi's given us a production that we thought he would give us, so I'm not really worried about that. Younger guys, Blake Mitchell, 267. Like to see that from him. First baseman, Pasquatch not doing great. Now, another one we wanted to look at was Nick Pratto, 326. The home runs 3. Let's be honest, it's almost as good as Pasquantino, and less plate appearances. He could be a guy that comes up and gets some playing time, especially if Pasquantino is not going to play well. If we want to win, we got to bring someone up. So, Pratto's might be a guy we go down and player lock and see how he's doing. And if he's really tearing it up at the end of May, then he could be a guy that definitely comes up and plays some first base for us. Michael Massey, pretty much our only bright spot that we didn't expect to be good. He's a B potential. He's young. He's 26. He's shown he could do it. It's just putting it together for a whole season, and so far so good. We actually moved him to leadoff guy. He was not leadoff. I think he was hitting 8th or 9th. Moved into leadoff guy, and he's taking over full time for Adam Frazier. So a guy that we want to move on from is Adam Frazier. So we might start looking for some trades here going into it. Third base hasn't been great. Garcia was our leadoff guy, but he just has not hit well enough to be able to stay in that position. Caden Wallace, one of our main prospects, he's hitting 268. So it's okay. Bobby Witt, 244. It did come up there at the end, so hoping to see a home run from him. I'm also hoping to see that average continue to climb. Garrett Hampson not doing bad when he does get in the game. Doing okay. Melendez, 238 is not good. Tyler Gentry came up to help us out. He was hitting very, very well in AAA, came up and went 0 for 4 in the first game. Looks like he hasn't really played any since then, so maybe we move him down to move a pitcher up. I'm not sure what we're going to do at this point. Diego Hernandez down in Double-A is playing well. Good to see that. Drew Waters had had that first good game. After that, it's kind of pooped on the pot. 282 there from Isbell, so he's doing. Maybe we move Isbell to right or to center over Waters since Waters struggling. Cross got hurt in April, so that really stinks to see. I believe he's out for 2 months. Yeah, 1 to 2 months with a broken hand. Broken hand, broken wrist, broken hand. So he's out for another couple of months. So we're going to have to kind of just, fly by the seat of our pants. And then closer to the end, right fielder Hunter Renfroe got injured as well. Velasquez not hitting well. So it just, we're at a point where it's just like, no matter what we do, it just seems to be crap. And, I guess we're just going to have to live with that. So I do want to make one roster change going into May. I think that Isbell should take over for Waters, give him some more plate appearances, and hopefully that kind of can spark something. Hopefully he can get something going, because it's not looking good. It is not looking good. Lugo has a shutout remaining. Let's do it. Let's try to get Lugo the shutout here. Got to get something going here. Got to save our bullpen. Our bullpen's been pretty taxed recently. Can't give him anything to hit, and it doesn't matter. The umpire rings him up anyways. Whether that's a ball or a strike doesn't matter. The strike out there to Votto, and that brings up one last batter for Lugo to get for his complete game shutout for the Royals, the first of his Royals career, if he can get one here. And it's going to be Dalton Varsho, going to be the batter. Started off with a slider down and in for a ball. 2-2 count for Lugo. Pitch 107 is a strikeout. The slider touches the bottom of the plate, and that's going to be it. He's going to get the complete game shutout. Good to see. If you're a Royals fan, it's good to see that something good is happening, at least a little bit, because the way it's been the last month was not good. Hoping to start off May a little stronger. 9 hits, 5 runs for them. Seth Lugo with the complete game shutout. Rays got us a deal. Okay, well, I'm going to say no. Because, one, I don't even know who this guy is. And it's not even that. It's Michael Massey right now is playing so well that it would 345. He's B potential, 26 years of age. You would have to give me a top-end prospect for Massey if you want anything. All right, Texas comes to town. Kansas City 11-21. Texas 20-12. Let's see if we can get something going here. Up 9-0. Love to see that. Love to see that. Win 10-0. So we've gotten 15 runs and 0 given up in the last 2 games. We are starting May off strong. Come at us. All right, Walker Buehler. Okay. I'm listening. So we got Kyle Wright for Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler. What are you throwing right now? Nothing? I just feel... 425. He's not pitching extremely well. 28.76, 29.79. But the 8 mil compared to 1.8 mil. And I'm going to have arbitration in the next 2 years, which I don't think he's going to touch 9 mil, 8 mil. Only arbitration for 1 more year. Yeah. I think we stay with Wright. Singer kind of in a bind here. Top of 6, 2 outs. Let's make sure that he gets out of this or doesn't.
Stands in.
And that'll do it. And that'll get us out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Out of the 6th. The Royals move on to the 7th. I think if one guy gets on base, it might do it for Singer for today. I don't want to take the risk. Boom. First out. Done. Dusted. First pitch. Gets an out there. He's a quick worker. Singer really is a quick worker. He usually works quick in real life, too. He's 89 pitches. We just started the 9th inning. Well, 1 out in the 9th inning already. He's only at 90 pitches now. He's a quick worker. He makes really good work of some lineups. And strike 3. William Contreras came up and didn't even want to be in the game. He said, why am I still in here? I'm not swinging at this crap. And he just 3 pitch, 3 strikes. Just like that. Easy as that. Singer's on it, though, right now. He is on it right now.
The Brewers trailing
2
by
pitches
3
away.
Near the 3rd and final game of the series.
See if Singer can finish off Adames here. Sinker inside. The circle change gets him, and Brady Singer, the complete game shutout. Something that a couple of pitchers have done now in May. Good to see Singer have one there as well. Singer, you know, he has good days. He had bad days, but today it was a good day. Pitched under 100 pitches for the complete game shutout. That's impressive. And the Royals win the series 2-1 against the Brewers. Good to see. Good to see the Royals finally winning. 8 strikeouts for Singer. One walk. That's pretty good. I enjoy that. That's good stuff. All right. So another win there. 3-0 on Milwaukee. So getting May is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2 in May. That's good to see. We got here top of the 7th. Drew Waters has a chance to getting us a win. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, that gets through. Runner's going to stay at third. Base is going to be juiced. No outs. Number 8 coming up.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that was an important.
All right, we like that. Okay, Waters. We feel you. Hits it, and that's going to be no. Muffed. He's going to get one. Does not get the second one. So Massey will not get the RBI, but the Royals do get the run on the drop by the shortstop. Maybe they'll get the guy at second. Massey safe at first. Going to bring up the 9th hitter in MJ Melendez. 2 for 2 on the day. That's good to see as a Royals fan. 2 for 2. Maybe 3 for 3 in the dinger. It goes. MJ Melendez jumps on the first pitch. 102 exit velocity. Hits a 3-run bomb. And just like that, this game is different. 101 exit velocity. Only 376 distance. Just a short porch in the right field. Melendez taking advantage of it. Royals going to be up 4-2. Wow, that changed quickly. It went from, oh no, double play, oh, an error, and now a 3-run bomb. This, you know, baseball changes quick. Melendez, 3 for 3 with a homer on the day. Nice. The Royals are going to come away with a win here. Get a win in this one. Daniel Lynch, Bobby Witt, Massey happy about it. You know, the starting pitching's really been what the Royals have needed in May, but the bats have started to kind of come around. James MacArthur, another save there. 7 hits, 4 runs. We'll take that. The big hit was MJ Melendez 3-run bomb. Was really the difference in the game. I think they should get out of this. Royals do 7-4. So the Royals just rolling off the wins here. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. They've won, what, 7, 8, 9 out of their 11 in May? May's hot for us. May is hot for us. The pitching's weird. We give up a lot of hits, but not a lot of runs. And I know that we are, defensively, like statistic-wise pitching, that we are in the lower, like, 2 or 3 teams in home runs given up, which is good, but also we're in Kaufman, which helps. But it just seems like we're giving up a lot of hits, but not a lot of runs, which is, you know, a good thing, you know, if you're going to win games. All right, Michael Massey, another chance to redeem himself, this time against George Kirby. And we started off hot. I was like, yeah, here we go. And, you know, we've not done well lately. All right, 319 average for Michael Massey as a leadoff guy. 2 outs. Bases juiced. Michael Massey's going to foul, and that's going to be the inning. So that's that, I guess. You know, a long lived. I was just trying to jump on the pitch, and, you know, just couldn't do it. Gets a good rip on this one. This might stand a chance. Maikel Garcia going to the wall, but Moore grabs it and runs into the wall. It carried. I thought for a second that was gone, but Maikel Garcia just not enough power on it. Not enough exit velocity. It was 99. If it was 101, that's gone. Good swing on a just pitch right down the middle. Melendez looking to just string some stuff together, and he did this a little bit ago, and he does it again, almost in the exact same part of the yard. This time a solo shot, last time a 3-run home run. We were wanting this a couple of games ago when the bases were juiced, but he does turn and burn on this one. You know, a pitch that he's really been hitting well. His last game was kind of an anomaly, not able to get on it, but this one he does and ties it up in the top of the 9th against Seattle. Good to see. But you know how the Royals do. They lose these one-run games, so I'm sure we go into extras. I'm sure that the Royals will still lose by one. The Mariners going to walk it off here in the 10th. Again, I told you, it's going to be a one-run game. We're going to lose it in extras, and it's exactly what we do. 6 hits, just not enough to get the win here today. Three runs, not enough to get the win either. Just as hot as we started, we lose 2 in a row here. Let's see if we can finish off this. Braves interested in a trade. Dude, Charlie Martin's too old, man. Okay, so I believe this is the second time that the Braves have asked for Seth Lugo. So I think let's look into it and see if we can swing a trade here with Seth Lugo. 391 right now. He had that complete game shutout earlier in a couple episodes ago, I think. Episode ago or this episode. One of the episodes. I think it's this episode. He had one. So he's our number 2 pitcher. I want this to be realistic. So I'm not going after like a potential guys. I think we try to do this. I'll look into it. One thing we're gonna have to deal with though is a cap, which is I'm sure why they do that. So let's go ahead. Let's do this. Get budgetary constraints. So now we need to somehow make this fit under cap. So we're gonna have to somewhere eat $4 million somewhere in this trade. All right, we're gonna send Chandler Chaplin and Seth Lugo because they wanted him, and we're gonna get Adam Duvall back, which I think is gonna be help. That's gonna really help our outfield a little bit. It's gonna give us at least a bat out there in center field, and then we're also gonna get prospect starting pitcher Schwellenbach, 23 years old. 4.35 ERA right now, but I have high hopes for this guy. I think he can do 4-seam, slider, change, get the 2-seam as well. I think he's definitely a good prospect that might help us grow. All right, we're gonna throw a couple prospects there to make the trade work. So we're giving up Seth Lugo, our number 2 guy, who this year 3.91 ERA. It's good for what he's done so far. But let's be honest, we're not pushing for the playoffs, so we're not looking for. He's 34 years old. We're looking to unload that contract for $15 million and get something in return. And then we're going to throw in a couple other guys that are just going to basically be used for money and to get them to basically to accept it with these 2 guys, kind of just guys down here in the pen. And we are going to be getting Schwellenbach is going to be like the main guy. That's our main prospect we're getting. We're also getting another prospect in Cade Cooler. And then the main guy that we had to do all this money stuff for is Adam Duvall, because with Seth Lugo winning $15 million, that puts Atlanta over budget. So we had to find a way to get something back budget-wise. Adam Duvall is that guy, and I honestly think this fits really well for us because right now we're struggling in the outfield. We have no center fielder really, and I think Adam Duvall will fit in there and maybe not even center field, but hit outfield somewhere, first, third, somewhere. But he's hitting well right now. He's hitting, 293, 13 home runs. I mean, gimme. He's hitting decent right now. And so they want this trade. We're definitely going to make it happen. And boom. Changes just like that. The first big trade. And that's going to bring in player lock for us. Player locking as Adam Duvall, the brand new Royal. Never thought I'd see that. Because we got to get some sort of hitting going. Massey 314, only guy over 300 right now, and he's been struggling lately. I think he's like 0 for over his last 12 or something.
I'm not gonna leave this.
All right, Duvall. 7th in the AL on on-base plus slugging, 293, 13 home runs. He's been smacking it. He's been doing his job as a Brave. Let's see if he can help us out on the Royals. Top of the second, gone first. First swing is early on the splitter.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with
runners on, Salvi over there on first base. Oof, late on it. I don't know if I'm just too excited. Oh, Good pitch. Curve outside. Strikeout. It's going to happen. It's going to happen with a hitter like that. It's just going to happen. Velasquez, 3 RBI home run. Up by 4 now. Okay. Okay. It's like Salvi's back on first.
First pitch doesn't.
Okay. Make contact. All right. We'll take a single. I will take a single at this point. So Adam Duvall has his first hit as a Royals player.
Well, that was one of those high percentage
Congratulations. Probably not going to want to keep that ball, but we'll keep it just for safekeeping, just in case, I don't know, you ever decide that you want to retire a Royal or something. I don't know. Who knows? No. Sheesh.
Top half of inning number 6.
8. 4-8 now. All right, Duvall, we got to make something happen here.
As he turns on the rubber with that.
And he made something happen. He's going to have to find himself a new bat next time he comes up. That one is gone. And Seattle pouring it on. 1 for 3. All right, Duvall. Can't tie it one swing. Good try, though. He did try. Oh, he did try. Hey, if that was a high inside fastball, that one was gone. Oh, he's going to get another single here. So Duvall going 2 for 4 on the day. I mean, you can't be mad about it. 2 for 4 on opening, you know, with a new team.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right
I mean,
there.
you can't be mad about it. I'm happy with that start. The bases juiced. 1 out, top of the 8th. Nelson Velasquez up 2 for 3, 2 home runs. So Nelson Velasquez basically has done everything this game. Another home run here. 9-11. The RBIs Velasquez could get here with a home run is nutty, and he gets 1. Does he get 2? No. Runner stays at 3rd. So Velasquez having himself a day. 5 RBIs already. 5 of the 6. That's good to see. Sends that one past the first baseman. That's a good hit. Guy on first, guy on second. No outs in the 9th. Munoz in. You know he hits over 100. This could be a crazy at bat. We got to actually jump on it. If he's gonna hit me with a fastball, we got to get on it. That's the pitch. You know he's gonna come with that fastball somewhere in the at bat. We gotta be ready for it because he supplies all the power hitting 100. He supplies the power. We just gotta make contacts. Two really bad swings there too. And then a little chopper. I mean, he only gets 1. It could be worse. I mean, at least we move the runners over. Not what we wanted, really, but move the runners over, let somebody else try to get him in. Doesn't look like we do. Another loss, but honestly, out of the ball, a pretty good game. What, 2 for 5, I believe, from him. Now Nelson Velasquez hitting 2 home runs, 5 RBIs for him. So at least someone kind of showed up today. A couple people did, but pitching. Eesh, Kyle Wright giving up 7 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings. All right, hopefully we can win at least 1. 2 lost, Singer and Corrigan's. Sad thing is, they're not pitching bad. 3.86 and 3.72 is not bad. 3.24 from Waka. I mean, we got some dealers. We just can't score runs. We scored runs there, and look at that. We won. Imagine that. We got here, top of 8 by 1. Carlos Fernandez. All right. Got to make sure that we beat the Tigers. No.
And a sack bunt here. Hampson. In plenty of time.
All right, we were able to get 1. That was actually really good. Really good bunt. Not what I thought they were going to do there. Who's their 2-hitter? We like a Tish to walk this guy, right? Yeah.
For the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Damn.
1 down.
Definitely good. 205 average. Definitely a good decision there. Double play here. Gets us out of the inning.
Fought off foul. That one the other way. Makes the grab for the second out.
Do you just like grab it, throw it down, then throw home? Touch second and throw home? Like, is that a play? 3 home runs on the game from Spence Torkelson. We're gonna challenge him. We're gonna challenge him. You think you're hot? You think you're hot stuff here, Torque? We'll see. We'll see. Challenge him.
Learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ain't no way he's hitting a grand salami.
Nasty 2-0 tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
There it is. Get out of the jam. Well, hopefully catches it. Thank you. We celebrate already, and he just drops it. Got a triple, huh? That's how it happened. You get a triple. All right, we're really gonna be working here. Oh no. Basically, we're gonna have to get a strikeout here. There's no.
And prevent that run from scoring.
That'll work.
And a pop up right side, foul territory.
He's tagging. Imagine.
Couple of pitches and
Play the numbers. You gotta play the numbers.
And now we'll step off and check on third.
I think we intentionally walk him. We intentionally walk him. Playing the numbers. Double play here gets us out of it. Ground ball pitcher.
Entered as a pinch runner, so this is his first play.
Not a good pitch.
And it comes here in the ninth. Part of the plate, Javier Baez.
There it is. No, he's gonna muff. Oh, oh, he blew it. There was a double play, and he blew it. Oh. We got exactly what we wanted and needed, and Hampson blew it.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Javier Baez. 1 for 3.
That's tough. That's.
This one in the dirt.
We got exactly what we wanted. We just couldn't finish. Sheesh.
That's strike 1.
Hey, we played the numbers. We played right. Just human error, man. Human error. Gunned him. Boom. He gone. Yeah, just human error on that. That's just it's just unlucky, you know.
But you've got to try to force the issue. And I'm pretty sure his skipper would rather have a guy get thrown out like that than to sit back and miss an opportunity.
Just unlucky. Makes that play though. It happens. It happens. Oh, what a rip! And this could be an outright to him. That's unfortunate. Right on it too. 100 mile an hour exit velocity just goes right to him. Oof. And that's gonna do it. Let's go. Velasquez coming up big with the walk-off. Let's go. Bounce, 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 bounce. That's huge. Oh, what a wild game. So many chances to lose it. We took it to the brink, and then finally just Velasquez says, "Not today." Oof. Huge. Yeah, Astros want Michael Wacha. They're willing to give up their left fielder. Let's take a look at the trade. Chas McCormick. Do I hate it? No. No, I do not. What's he hitting? 219. I don't like that. I don't like that. It feels wrong. I really can't put my. I think it feels wrong. Like, it honestly makes sense. I get a better age player, a better overall player, a better salary, but I'm gonna lose another starting pitcher. I don't know why it feels so bad. It just does not feel like it's a good idea. Walker's 406. Maybe I think if he was 26 or 27, I would do this. For some reason, 28 just feels, which is bad. Yeah, it feels right. We might come back and visit this. We might come back and visit that. I don't hate that. I don't hate that trade. Not like it matters. We're gonna lose what, 5 straight? Can we get a win? Hello? Top of the 8th? Well, shit. Yeah, 1-0. Imagine that. God, I feel so bad. Our pitching is actually good, kind of. And we just can't win. One runner on base. I have faith. Absolutely not. No faith anymore. So we've lost, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. Hey, let's just end with a loss. Why not? Yep, 8. Boom. There it is. 8 in a row now. 8 in a row we've lost. And Wallace bounced back into May. Duffy struggled. CJ Alexander. Okay. CJ Alexander. We'll take a look at him. Nick Lofton, of course. And look at some possible AA, AAA changes on our pitching staff, because I feel like we got some guys that kind of earned, better playing time. Walters, we're going to keep. He's 19. I'm not trying to push him up through the majors. I'm just taking my time with this guy, letting him kind of do his thing, letting him figure it out himself. This guy, kind of the same thing with this guy, right? We're not. He's 23, so he's a guy that we're going to have to push a little quicker. But let's give him a couple more. Let's give him a month or two and see where he's at. You're not only 15 innings. AA, 294 is good. That's good. This is what I wanted to look at. He is absolutely blitzing people. And Asa Lacy is a guy that 2 years away, a year away, 2 years away, depending on how much he goes up this year. He definitely could see him in the starting lineup for next year. So let's move Asa Lacy up to AAA. He's make or break in the next 2 years. Like, he's either going to be, up in the pros, or he's never going to make it. So send him to AAA, and then we'll just take this guy up to AA. To kind of, because we got an injury. So it's the fifth. We can finally pitch with Asa Lacy. Okay, fair enough. Let's take a look at the rest of the guys. See what we're doing here. Brent's ain't doing too much better. Well, gave up, what, 1 earned run in 3 innings? He just hasn't got the play yet. Furman, 296. Salvi's gotten cold. But Salvi's kind of leading our team in home runs and RBIs. He has 2 steals with 9 speed. Interesting. Very interesting. 327 from Cropley, huh? Okay. Keep doing your old thing, young man. 3 to play at 185 from Blake Mitchell. That's not good. That's not good at all. Pasquantino, 243. Nick Prado's still killing it. There might be a move at some point. I don't need to make the move. And Pasquantino, it's not like Pasquantino's like hitting like 212. Like 250 is not great, but it's not bad. It's not awful, I should say. It's not good. It's just not awful. Yeah, I think we need to move Frazier at some point in the season, whether it be now or a little bit later. He's not even getting the at-bats. He's 29 at-bats through, what, 2 months? It's not enough. But, Massey's cooled off a lot. He was hitting, what, over 300, 330 at one point, 330, 320, something like that. So he's cooled off a little bit. Tolbert's killing it down there. 296 for him. 308, AA for Justin Johnson. So we got some second basemen showing up. Garcia, he's growing. He's growing, not worried about it. 283 from Broseu. Not bad. Take it. I want this to go up. I want Caden Wallace to be successful, but again, project, we'll see where it goes. And then you guys saw CJ Alexander was one of the guys that had a really, really hot May. March, April, May. He had a big May. Bobby Witt, 250. So he's kind of, up and down right now. Garrett Hampson ruining us games with errors. No, I'm kidding. It was user error. 18 steals. He has more steals than he does RBIs. That's not good. That's not good. 274. It's not bad. 274 from Nick Lofton. Left field, 226, not good. 420. He's doing so good. I just think we keep him in AAA and just keep building him. I mean, he's having a great season. If he turn that into, you know, if he turns that into like a 67, 70, I mean, we're talking. 274, 7 home runs, 20 RBIs. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Center fielders. Duvall's kind of doing the best he can. Obviously, he's not a long-term solution. But if Waters is hitting 202, then, you know, what is the solution? Oh, man. 202 is not good. That's not good. Cross isn't, well, he's injured. Never mind. I was like, he's not doing much better. He's injured. Renfroe is out. 283 from Velasquez. Velasquez is actually raising that up pretty quick. The average. At one point, it was low 200s. So he's raising it. He's raising it. He's getting somewhere. All right. So what I want to do before we stop this episode is we got some movements in the major or in the minors, and I want to take full advantage of that. We're actually going to pitch with Asa Lacy, who was recently promoted from AA to AAA. His AA stats were really, really good. He had like a 2 ERA, 79 strikeouts to like 13 walks or something. So like ridiculous walk ratio thing. So we're going to go ahead and sim to that point, and we're going to fire off a player locked one with him to end the episode. Yeah, that probably is a little more helpful, huh? So we did what? May, we did awful. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row to end May. 9 in a row. We're 1-9 in our last 10. We're back in the bottom of the barrel. It's not looking good. Okay, so the Guardians offered us a trade for Adam Frazier, and the original trade was for a starting pitcher. This guy, I believe, and it just doesn't fit what we want. We're still getting an older pitcher, and I was like, you know what? No, let's go look and see what we could get that we would actually use. And I really like this Jake Fox guy. 21 years of age, see potential, but he's 220. But I like what he has for fielding, arm accuracy, reaction, speeds at 76. I really, really like that he plays second, third, short, left, right, and center. So this could be a guy that comes up and just plays whatever, whenever, and I feel like a team like ours really needs that. So we're gonna go ahead and trade him, and we're gonna get rid of Frazier. I don't think Frazier is gonna bring much more value, to be honest with you. He's just not having a good year. 207. Going to free agency next year, and I'm not gonna pay him what he wants. I mean, 4.5 million is already more than what he should be getting paid. So we're gonna go ahead and make this trade. Move guys around, and we will see you in a second. Let's jump into it. Let's hope that he has a good game. His first game in AAA. A prospect for us. It's probably our top 3 prospect. Looking for him to be in the majors in the next 2 years. I believe he's 24, 25 now. So definitely winning him in the majors very soon.
And we are just about set to go. And towing the slab, number 33. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200.
All right, first pitch. Let's get her going.
With an ERA over 3. So it goes to show
boom, we'll take that strike.
Keep that batting average against down. Mason Wynn stands in 0-1 from the lefty.
Grounded to third. I got my head taken off. Let's go. First one up. First down. Welcome to AAA. There it is. First strikeout of AAA. Make sure you save that ball, AC. Oof. Oof. He's dealing. He's painting right now. Got Picasso over here.
And there's a ball. The other way. Prado.
Got out the first. Perfect first inning for Lacy.
That'll do it. End of a half
see.
inning of play. Baker.
Ooh, he is dotting them right now.
It's 0-1. Baker.
He is straight dotting.
Cleanup, and he was the
Accuracy
second
right
round
now is
pick
pretty unreal,
back
I'm
in
not gonna lie.
2018. Lofts this one down the line
It's
and
good.
left
That's a good thing to
field.
see is the
Trace
accuracy
foul.
being there.
Next offering.
And
It's under it, pops
I know
it
he
up,
hits
settles
95,
into
96, but I almost feel like
Makes the
his
grab, one away.
his
Those high
fastball seems
fastballs in
quicker
the
than
zone
that.
look so
I feel
tempting,
like
but it's
maybe
hard
it
for
just
hitters to get
maybe
on
his
the
release or
plate.
something. I just feel like his fastball so
The right field
so
in the
hard.
box here.
using the slider as the get over pitch right now.
Gotta stay back and track that left on
Wild.
breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it.
Oh,
3-2 off the outside edge, and that
this doesn't get the call there. Painted to black. Umpire back there lost his glasses in transit. Oh, dotted the corner. Beautiful throw there by Lacy. Painted it. A lot of them have been close. I mean, it's one of those things. It could go either way. That walk he had earlier could have easily been a strikeout too. So he's dotting. He's throwing where he wants to. That being said, there he goes, gives up a hit and a run. But again, both of them have just kind of been, both hits against him have really just been like well-placed hits, not like hard hit balls. Yeah, they've just been, you know, away from everyone. And trusting his stuff enough to be in an 0-2 count and using a slider as a strike pitch instead of the four-seam fastball that everyone's looking for. And he was looking for that four-seam, gets a hold of that one, and he got caught by the left fielder. And Lacy is out of the second inning, this time giving up a run because of a walk he gave up early in the inning. 2 hits so far against him.
Excellent heat.
And a four-seam high fastball for strike 3. You're looking for that slider outside, the curve outside. Nope, he hits you with a 95 up and in. And the slide, he has such a strong slider, really. Slider is just on point, and the hits with the curve. Doesn't even throw a single fastball against that batter, and yet strikes him out with just how good his stuff is and the movement on his pitches. It's just so good.
Measures 6'1", 24 years old.
And like that, the slider high and inside, or high and outside. Good night. What a perfect pitch selection there. He's just, I mean, I think his baseball IQ is just so much higher than
the catcher, number 1.
a lot of pitchers his age,
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
which could hurt him or help him in the pros. I mean, you know, maybe he's getting too crazy and his stuff just isn't good enough in the pros, and you watch him struggle. Or I mean, he might just constantly keep batters off their, you know, off their rocker, and they don't know what's coming, and that's another, you know, thing that makes good pitchers good. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Kansas City Royals rebuild. You saw how terrible May was for us, but June I feel like is going to turn us around. A couple of young prospects came up, and we got to pitch with one of those in Asa Lacy. He had a great game, and so I'm excited for the future. Even if this year is kind of a down year, I'm excited for the Royals and the future they have coming up. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the other Kansas City Royals Dynasty rebuild. And also comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the rebuild. If what you guys want to see different. If there's some players that you want to see called up or something like that, comment that down below. I read every single comment on every single video, so I'll do my best to try to help you guys out. Till next time, Slacker out.